Good morning. My name is Maureen, and today I'm going to talk about yoga. What do dog, cow, eagle, frog, fish, cobra, monkey, pigeons, and fireflies all have in common? Do you give up? They are all different names of yoga poses. After listening to my speech, I know you will want to try yoga and see the remarkable benefits from it. I recently went with my sister-in-law as a guest to her Bikram yoga class, and I was amazed at how great I felt after I finally completed it. I read numerous blogs, websites on all the wonderful benefits of yoga. I think I needed something else to help with my workout. Right now I do a boot camp class, so I wanted something to help me with my breathing, so I decided to give yoga a try, and I'm happy I have, and I know you will too. So I hope that I can help you understand what the history of yoga is and the benefits. So first, I will describe what yoga is. Second, I will examine the history of yoga. And third, I will discuss the benefits from yoga. So are you ready to learn what yoga is, where it came from, and the benefits from it? Let's start. What is yoga? Yoga is a way that we create balance in the body by developing strength, flexibility, and spirituality. Yoga is a breathing practice. You can maximize whatever you do through conscious breathing. Yoga means coming together of the body, the mind, and the spirit. Yoga is for anyone. You don't have to be in perfect shape because there are different levels of yoga. There are 6 main types of yoga, so you don't have to be in great physical shape, like I said before. You just need to find the one that best fits for you. The first one is karma yoga. Performing selfless services without expecting to gain anything in return. An example would be volunteering in your community, PTO, the dog pound, anything that's a selfless act would be the karma yoga. The jantra yoga, that's a second type. This type uses breath and movement to awaken the spiritual energy in your body. The third one is Raja Yoga. This type concentrates on meditation and teaches your mind to serve your spirit. The fourth one you might have heard of, it's Mantra Yoga. It uses sound to heal your body and center your focuses on your mind. This is a meditation where you repeat one word either out loud or to yourself, and the most common word is I know you heard of that. I feel kind of silly doing it, but I did it. You get used to it. The fifth one would be the Bhakti yoga. This yoga of devotion and selflessness, which incorporates singing and dancing. I don't know if I will actually be doing that kind of yoga. According to my family, I'm tone deaf, and I have no rhythm, so I can't see myself dancing and singing around. But you never know. And last but not least is the Hatha yoga. There's a few different types of this, which is the one I've been kind of researching. It's Vinyasa. It's more advanced and fast-paced type of yoga. It focuses on breathing with movement and your flow from pose to pose without taking any breaks. The second type of the Hatha yoga is Ashtanga. This type uses approximately 75 different poses that flow from one to the next, and the poses are always done in the same order. That's crazy, 75 poses. And the last one is Bikram, which is what I tried, which is also called hot yoga. This type is practiced in a temperature of 105 degrees to promote intense sweating, which will focus on loosening up your muscles and cleansing of your body. Bikram practices 27 poses that are repeated twice along with 2 breathing exercises. That's kind of crazy. I have to admit, the hot yoga, I was a little nervous at first. 105 sounds scary, but you get used to it. It also teaches you to slow down your breathing. It's either done in darkness, which is what I preferred, so no one can make fun of me, or in a bright room. I prefer the dark, hot yoga room. So now we're going to move on to the history of yoga. Seward says in 2009 that yoga began more than 2,500 years ago in a Hindu culture. That's crazy how long it's been around. Back in Buddha's lifetime, yoga developed as a way for a person to transcend their suffering and reach a state of eternal bliss. According to Bednar, 20.4 million Americans practiced yoga in 2012, which is a 29% increase from 2008. So people are catching on. Each yoga pose has a unique benefit for us. A standing pose, their benefit is for strengthening our legs, opening our hips, and improving our sense of balance. The inversion pose improves our blood circulation, quiets your mind, and improves your overall health. The balancing pose, which I always have problems with, improves our balance and coordination, and I'm still working on that one. Or forward bend pose, used to release our tension, calms our mind, and soothes our nervous system. So right now I'm going to demonstrate 3 poses. It's going to be a little scary because, again, I'm a beginner, but the first one is going to be a downward dog. This is good for fatigue, back pain, stiffness, and from sitting all day will boost our circulation. So first you want to start on all fours with your hands directly under your shoulders. So I'm just going to push this down a little so you can see. It's a little scary, but let's try. You're going to stand on all fours with our hands directly under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Walk our hands out a few inches. Spread our fingers wide. Press your palms into the mat. Now curl your toes under and slowly press your hips toward the ceiling. You should be in an inverted V, pressing shoulders away from the ears. Do you feel a stretch in your shoulders and in your thighs? And you keep your hips width apart, and you slowly take 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. And then you walk it back up, and that was one pose. Now I'll start and I'll do the second pose, which is a tree pose. It trains you to balance and also improves your muscles, which, to be honest, I definitely need to improve my muscles. Technical difficulties, sorry. On the tree pose, it trains you to balance and also improves your spine, calves, and ankles. So what we want to do is stand with our arms at the side. We shift our weight onto our left leg. Place sole of right foot onto our inner thighs. And once we're balanced, we want to put our hands in a prayer position. And inhale and extend our arms all the way up. And take a deep breath. Lower, and then you repeat it again. The last one is a mountain pose. Stand tall with feet together, shoulders relaxed, our weight evenly distributed through our sides. Take a deep breath and raise your hands over our heads so our palms are facing toward each other. And back down again. This is supposed to be good to firm our ab and improve our posture. All great things. So the benefit of yoga. Stress has been linked to contributing to many health and well-being issues. A few examples is heart disease, lung ailments, high blood pressure, trouble sleeping, and suicides. That's crazy. I know I have a few, trouble sleeping, high blood pressure. So I'm hoping that practicing yoga will get me into a better shape. So this will also help us manage the stress by achieving an overall state of wellness. That's not bad. Practicing yoga regulates your metabolism, which helps you lose weight, according to Adler-Tiltman. One of my other main reasons why I would like to do that. And Filsick reported that children who did yoga showed calmness, reduction in obesity, improvement with discipline, and problems in academic performance disappeared, and had a decrease in the need for medication for ADHD. With yoga, you're linking your breathing with your movement rather than your breathing or moving. You're doing it together. When your muscles are balanced, you perform more efficiently and reduce the potential for injury. Balance, strength, stamina, improved breathing, and flexibility play a role in all athletes. So I know for a fact that my daughter's been doing it at her gym, and it's helping all of the cheerleaders become more flexible, the ones that are having issues. It helps them breathing. Yoga specifically targets your muscles that support your spine, or what we call our core, because your core is from here all the way down. The poses work on the spine by toning and lengthening the muscles. So, yoga's been around for more than 2,500 years, so we know it's not a fad, it's not going anywhere. It's been proven that yoga has been a relief for most physical ailments, chronic back pain, and even migraines. I hope that you understand what yoga is in its history, but most importantly, I hope that you will go and try a yoga class yourself and see the benefits for yourself. So closing today, I hope today everyone has a lot of stress and responsibilities on their plate. It's just the way our lifestyles are. I think if you give yoga a try, you will somehow learn how to relieve stress, rejuvenate your mind. So go try a downward dog or halfward frog and start seeing the results for yourself. And have a great day.